कितना पैसे लगे जाने आने का?
$40
आगे
वेटिंग के साथ।
अच्छा है। वहाँ पे क्या क्या है?
वहाँ पे जो स्कल बोलते हैं ना,
हाँ स्कल माउंट।
स्कल है, फिर और टूम है, वाइन प्रेस है, गार्डन है पूरा, और
मतलब प्रॉपर बिलीवर वाला
ऐसा लगता है
कुछ नहीं है
ना, टूम भी है क्या यहाँ पे?
टूम है ना।
रूम है पर फोटो वोटो
तो
मूर्ति
वो खुद भी कह रहे हैं कि गारंटी नहीं है किसी का भी, पॉइंट इज़ नॉट दैट, बट यू कैन, बोले कि जो वाइन प्रेस है वो है क्राइस्ट के टाइम का ही वाइन प्रेस है, वो आर्कियोलॉजिस्ट ने डेट किया है, बाकी तो बोले अप टू ओन
कंट्रोवर्सी
रिसर्च।
चलती रहती है तो वो भी नहीं करना चाहते। अच्छी
बट
जगह।
आए हैं तो देख के जाना ज़रूरी है, मिस करने का।
प्लस हम लोगों को तो क्या था ना, वो ड्राइवर सामने से मिला, वो बेनिंग के साथ काम करता था,
हाँ अरे वाह।
और वो है अरब,
हाँ हाँ
वो जो ड्राइवर हम लोग को ले गया वो।
हाँ 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 हाँ, तो उसको पता होगा ना फिर तो।
चलो चलो लीजिए।
नहीं उसको पता नहीं था, उसने कहा कि मैं कहीं आपको घुमा दूँ, तो उन्होंने कहा ना अच्छा।
वो टूम गए ना, टूम
हाँ
जीसस का टूम
हाँ
जहाँ पे उनको रखा था ना,
हाँ।
वहाँ पे वो गोलाघाट पहाड़ भी है वहाँ पर,
हाँ
तो वहाँ वो लोग जाके आए अभी। गोलाघाट पहाड़।
उनको बैरी किया था।
तुम आ गई?
जहाँ पे उनको
तुम तो नहीं आने वाली थी। हाँ जहाँ उनको बरी गया था।
ये तो आ गया पहले।
दो फिर रहने दो भी। बड़े
बरी किया था टूम अलग है क्या?
अरे जो दिखा आपने को दिखाया ना, वो एक्चुअल वहाँ पे वो टूम का स्टोन है, जहाँ कल गए थे ना बोलो परसों, कल
उधर स्टोन लगे रखा है,
रखा हुआ है।
और दूसरा भी
वो एक्चुअल टूम जो है ना वो बाहर है, वो हमको यहाँ लेके नहीं गए।
लेकिन वहाँ पे वो स्टोन ही नहीं है।
You saw the garden too?
नो
You saw how?
यू सॉ।
Yes, but nothing was there. Nothing was there?
हाँ
How?
वो वहाँ पे गुफा जहाँ प्रभु रखा था ना, वो गुफा वहाँ पर है, और उसका पत्थर है ना वो इधर है जहाँ कल हम गए थे। $40। हाँ जाके आए वेटिंग के साथ।
वेटिंग
हाँ वेटिंग के साथ। ये
Do you all saw garden?
आगे कहाँ जा रहे हो?
हाँ
Okay, we just stop here. I mentioned about the walls of the old city of Jerusalem. It's surrounded with the 8 gates. One of the gates, which is, we saw it from the top of the Mount of Olives. It's closed. The Golden Gate or the Mercy Gate. We see the Lion's Gate. We passed yesterday from a gate. It's called the Herod's Gate when we go to the St. Anne. Then there is Damascus Gate, New Gate, Jaffa Gate, Zion Gate, and the Dung Gate. Dung Gate, where is the Western Wall. We exit also yesterday after we visit the Wailing Wall or the Western Wall from the Dung Gate. That's the gate which is surrounding the old city. But specifically to the Zion Gate, this one, you can see a lot of marks from bullets. So during the war of 1967, I mentioned that until 1967, the old city was part of Jordanian control, while outside the old city was Israel control. So this was taking a place with violence or conflicts between during the 1967 war. So that's why you can see also a lot of these marks on the stones of the Zion Gate. They call it the Zion Gate because the word Zion, it's stretched to the Jews. So they call down there, establish the city of David. The David when he take the city from the Jebusites, and then later on after that, after the time of King Solomon, they start to expand it to the northern side. So the Zion, the word Zion, the city of Zion, it was moved from place to other place until moved to the Jewish quarter, which is today the Jewish quarter inside the old city, and that's why it's called the gate, Zion Gate. Follow me to go to the other side. But who shot the bullets there? What? Who shot the bullets there? That was the shooting between the Israeli and the Jordanian army and the Arab army with the Israelis. Yeah, these bullets small. We turn left.
What's it, bro?
We turn left. We turn left here.
Dad, phone is it you now?
सॉरी मेन जगह पे तो लेके नहीं जा रहा हो.
Nice. Time you get through the gate and turn right on it.
अरे बस करो सीखरो आई नो प्रॉब्लम सबसे आगे रहता हूँ मैं पीछे रहता नहीं मैं पीछे रह के आगे जाता हूँ ओढ़ रहा अरे कौन जो उड़ूंगा नहीं मम्मी अरे आपने देखा ना कैसे भाग रहा था वो पीछे अब जिसने बोला छोड़े जो छोड़ेगा बोला वो पकड़ेगा जाके जाओ पकड़ के लाओ
बस Pentecost events, okay, and they believe that in this location start the first congregation, the first Judeo-Christian, the followers of Jesus, the apostles, they start to live here. So they believe Mary, the mother of Jesus, she lived with the disciples of Jesus in this place. And then when she's falling for eternity sleep, she don't die, she's just falling for eternity sleep. And then her soul taken by her son, Jesus, up to the heaven. And then another tradition thinks that they take the body from here and they buried the body in the other side of the Mount of Olives. So
Mama, where's the jumping jack?
but later on they say that she was ascended up to the heavens. So these things we call it the Assumption of Mary, which means the falling of eternity sleep of Mary, the mother of Jesus Christ. So when the Byzantine, they built the big building commemorating the three events, and they make it kind of a basilica style, and in the southern side it was the events of the Last Supper room in little away from the church, from the Basilica Church. But this church also, it was destroyed during the Persian conquest. 12th century Crusaders, when they built the church here, they make also a big church, bigger than the Byzantine one. And because during the Crusaders period, started the tradition of the tomb of David. They found a tomb, and traditionally they believe that this is the tomb of King David. But regarding to the Bible, it was mentioned that David, he was buried in his city, which is the city of David. Until today, there is no any foundation about the tomb of David. So we come to the Jewish as a traditional place, it's become as a holy place, so they go to worship the tomb of David. So this event starts from the Crusaders period. The Crusaders, they say, okay, this is the tomb of David, and when they build and they take the things from the Byzantine, that's the Last Supper room, it takes a place in the upper part, as it's mentioned in the Bible. So they built above the tomb of David a structure which is commemorating traditionally the place where the Last Supper events take a place, okay? And they start people to worship the Last Supper room in that place. Then the Crusaders, they were threatened by Saladin, and they destroyed many of the sites. The Muslims, when they destroyed this place, they don't destroy the site of the tomb of David. That site where we're going to see later on, it's still mostly Crusaders elements, Crusaders buildings dating back, because the Muslims, they believe of the King David. They call it, but they call it the Prophet, the Nabi Dawood, the Prophet Dawood, David. And they keep it. During the Mamluk period, they keep the place as a Muslim's place, and they convert the upper room to be a mosque. So they start to run it as a mosque. And then the Jews, they come in to celebrate to worship the tomb of David. Somehow, before they conquered by the Mamluk, somehow they was fighting with the Franciscan. The Franciscan, at the beginning, they were on the place. And during the medieval period. Then the Muslims, when they come, they say, no, not you, David. And this should be a mosque. They converted the place to a mosque. So at the beginning, there was conflicts between the Jews and the Christians about maintaining the place. And then it's remained, and the Muslims control until 1948. Until 1948, Israel, they establish, and then they say the place is supposed to be open for everyone. So stop functioning the place as a mosque, and then it's only open for all visitors to visit. It's maintained by Ministry of Religion, and it's followed the status quo rule, which is Christians not allowed to do ceremony over there, spiritual pray, Muslims not allowed to pray there, and Jews not allowed to pray in the upper room. While the lower part, where is the tomb of David, it's also visited for everybody, but they maintain it as for the Greek Orthodox, for the Jewish Orthodox people to worship in the front of David. So when the Crusaders' church was destroyed, I mentioned about the visiting in 1898, the visit of the German Kaiser Wilhelm II. Why he came to dedicate the church in the front of the Holy Sepulchre Church. It's called the Lutheran Church or the Redeemer Church. Yesterday, when we came outside from the Holy Sepulchre Church, we passed from the front of that church, but because we was in a hurry, I don't speak about it. The one with the big tower, that's the Lutheran Church or the Redeemer Church. The Kaiser, it was very important, his visit to the Holy Land, because he meet with the Theodore Herzl, and he meet with the Ottoman ruler, the Sultan Abdul Hamid II. The Sultan, he give him 2 pieces of land as a gift, which was 1 piece here and 1 piece on the Mount of Olives. So here he give it for the Benedictine. So now they are here, they built a church, it's in order, it's still above the ruined Troy, as I mentioned, of the Byzantine and Crusader remains, and it's dedicated in 19